How's it going, everyone? Got an update on one of the PlayStation Plus freebies this month in Toem. It's actually getting a brand new content update to go along with it being a PlayStation Plus Essential title. We'll talk about that. A lot of talk regarding the future of Assassin's Creed and a potential return to form. I mean, to me, a return to form, but we'll talk all about that. And Skull and Bones has gotten a few brand new trailers, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first up, over on the PlayStation blog, the latest content update for Toem has been detailed. It's a free update that is adding some new stuff to the game coming from the blog post. It notes, hello, something we made here coming at you with a brand new PS blog post. We're so excited to have Toem on PS5 as a part of the PlayStation Plus Essential tier this month and see so many new players experience the game for the first time. We wanted to use this opportunity to introduce you to the free content update we've been working on for some time that is coming very soon for Toem, a brand new region called Bosto. How do you access the new content, you ask? You'll automatically unlock it once you complete the base game. Then all you have to do is visit Nana back home in Homelando. So what is Bosto? It's Toem's biggest region yet, filled with brand new content like treasure hunting, minigames, and spooky stories. We've been hard at work on this one, gathering up ideas that we didn't have time to finish for the base game, as well as new ideas for the region, new quests, NPCs, and compendium critters to find all in all around 1 to 2 hours of playtime in total. Bosto also brings a new camera attachment to the game. With this new water popper, you can interact with the world of Toem in a whole new way, splash your way into stamps and new adventures. It's also kind of funny looking. We really wanted to add more interactions to the world to make it feel more alive. The big bushes, the many objects that react to the water popper, the day and night changes that changes where you go, it all works together to give Bosto more life. Launchable Socks and Jamal Green have also whipped up some brand new tracks to the game, 6 of them in total. We couldn't be happier that they wanted to help us set the atmosphere on Bosto with their music. This update will be a gift to all of our players as thanks for playing. We sincerely hope you enjoy all of its changes. We don't quite know exactly when it'll drop, but keep Toem installed on your PS5 and you'll be reminded when it does. That's coming all directly from the PlayStation, a blog post from the development studio of Toem. Toem is a game that I personally haven't played. It was one that caught me by surprise when it was the PlayStation Plus title for the month of September, but I always like lower key titles as a part of the Plus lineup. I don't think you can, headline a month with a lower key title because Toem isn't a game that a lot of people are familiar with, but just as like a tertiary game where it's there alongside a couple of other big titles, I think that works out really well, and that's kind of the style they went with September. Need for Speed Heat, and to a lesser extent, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, I think, are the bigger titles, and then Toem's kind of in there as well. They did that recently with Little Nightmares as well. And I think that's the best way to go about PlayStation Plus, because to a larger audience, to the wider audience, you're gonna need games like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, a Yakuza Like a Dragon to satisfy them, but throw in a Little Nightmares, throw in a game like Toem. And Toem is a game that has an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, 992 reviews, 98% of those reviews are positive, so while it doesn't have a large number of reviews, the people that have played it thought pretty highly of it, and a 79 on Metacritic as well, so all in all, a pretty positive reception. But again, have a look at Toem for yourself if you are a PS Plus Essential or higher tier subscriber. And then a brand new update will be coming with a content update patch with a brand new island and more content to go into. We again don't have an official release date for that, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Alright, moving on from that, a lot of talk regarding Assassin's Creed. It looks like Ubisoft isn't putting their foot off the gas with Assassin's Creed at all, given that now we know Assassin's Creed Mirage will be coming in 2023. That looks to be a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game. I just say that based on the fact that it's $50 and it's Ubisoft at the end of the day. Assassin's Creed is probably their most popular IP, and they're just not gonna reduce the cost of a game by $10 for the sake of the player and for them to be happy. And I also heard some things about gambling leading to an AO rating for the game. We'll see how that turns out. A lot of people are speculating some NFT attachment to that game, so it's a big yikes, but we don't know anything for sure, so I'll let that information come out and then I can give you guys my full thoughts on that. Again, Assassin's Creed Mirage, an action-adventure game similar to the first game in the series. It'll be $50, and it was noted in an interview with IGN Vice President Executive Producer of Assassin's Creed that the price point reflects the scale of the project, noting it is a smaller Assassin's Creed project. This was conceived and built to celebrate the 15th anniversary, so that's why we're using our modern Valhalla engine to build a smaller game that pays tribute to our original game by focusing more on stealth, on close-quarter combat, on parkour, and a denser city that goes back to our roots in the Middle East with Baghdad as the centerpiece. When asked if Mirage would be similar in length to the older games in the series, which were around 15 to 20 hours, Code said, yes, you should expect something that's closer to our original games. I think this Infinity approach is allowing us to have different experiences of different sizes as well. Not everything has to be a 150-hour RPG, right? Oh man, do I agree with you all day long. Give me those 15 to 25-hour Assassin's Creed experiences. And, you know, with a game like AC4 Black Flag, like, if you tried to 100% that game, you're gonna spend quite a bit of time with it. But obviously, just going through the main story, you can complete all of the Assassin's Creed games pre-Origins fairly quickly, but sometimes that's what I want. Not every game needs to be north of 100 hours, and especially in the case of Assassin's Creed, I thought the more contained experiences were more so up my alley. Again, I know a lot of you guys dug Valhalla, you dug Origins, you dug Odyssey. Especially Odyssey, it seems like that's the one that people really enjoyed. For me, AC4, AC Syndicate, AC2, Brotherhood, even Revelations, AC3 even, those are the games that I really enjoyed. And I'm not gonna say every year were those games my favorite game of the year. Maybe AC2 was in 2009, probably not even that. But there were games every year I would be like, oh, Assassin's Creed, that's a game that I'm definitely at least gonna get some enjoyment out of. That was like a slam dunk home run for me every year. But in the Odyssey era and the Origins era, that's not necessarily the case. And I've picked up all of the Assassin's Creed games since the change in formula. And I play them for a while, but, you know, completing the games, doing all the content, that's just something that's such a massive undertaking to me, and the games can't keep me hooked for that long. I know for a lot of other people, these games are their go-to whenever they come out. They have a great time with them, and more power to you, but Assassin's Creed is an IP where, yo, Ubisoft, if you want to milk Assassin's Creed, why not style the games a little bit differently? And again, I think with AC Infinity, this idea, you can have the games that satiate the appetite for those that want an Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla experience, and then you can also put out a game like Mirage or an older school style Assassin's Creed game. And at the end of the day, some people are going to pick one style, some people are going to pick the other style, some people are just going to pick up both, and Ubisoft is probably going to make a killing off that, and you can do a style where you're alternating releases every year between the two. I just think there's a lot of potential doing it that way, and it'll freshen up the franchise, it'll give something for a larger number of people, and Ubisoft ultimately will make more money doing it that way. I think that is the way to go. But yeah, like, let's keep the gambling talk out of it, out of here. Let's not go down that road, but, you know, we'll hear more about that. But, yeah, $50 games also, that's something I could definitely get down with in the $70 games era. Alright, lastly, one final thing to note with Ubisoft real quickly. Skull and Bones has gotten a bit of an update as well. We've gotten an update on the world, gameplay, and there's some developer commentary that has rolled out as well. There's a world context trailer. Skull and Bones revealed the truth behind the second golden age of piracy, the Indian Ocean, torn between power, riches, and blood, at the mercy of powerful corporations. These fierce fleets traded and exported valuable exotic goods to the west, and in the violent race to control rare resources, pirates showed no mercy. The world of Skull and Bones gives players the opportunity to become one of these legendary kingpins by sailing dangerous waters, creating secret deals, and building a pirate empire. The Ship as a Fortress trailer unveiled ship personalization as a key to outsmarting rivals. A great pirate should look the part to be feared, but also tactically weaponize their ship to sink enemies. Players must master their ship to prevail in dangerous storms and survive in the skis of Skull and Bones. One is always on the edge of losing it all. Skull and Bones finally coming out, and a quick turnaround for this. After hearing the release date, it'll be hitting PS5, Xbox Series on November 8th. Also PC via Epic Games Store and Ubisoft Store. November 8th, no last generation release, so bear that in mind as well. We're seeing, you know, the last generation era, the PS4, Xbox One era, coming to a close. Although AC Mirage will be on X1 and PS4, but it's running on the Valhalla engine, so that's pretty much why. But that is going to do it for me. Again, PS Plus Essential, Toem, that is free right now. Add it to your library, and new content will be coming to that. The future of Assassin's Creed might be going back to some of the games being smaller scale experiences. I am all on board with that. Let's go. Not every game has to be 150 hours long, and Skull and Bones trailers have dropped some new information regarding that. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.